Welcome to Inside San Diego, where we take a personal look at the hottest trends under the sun. On today's show, we'll have the most San Diego has to offer in love, life, fashion, fitness, food, and all-around entertainment. Live from the studios at KUSI News, Inside San Diego.
Hey, we're talking summer romances this morning. Lily Cotilla is here. She has tips on how to turn a summer fling into the real thing. Spring flings, summer romances. Why are people so attracted to these seasonal relationships? Lily Cotilla has some ideas. She also has some advice this morning about where to find that special someone in San Diego. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great so far. You know, what is it about the certain seasons, especially the spring and summer romance, they say, is in the air? And people really looking for love during this time of year.
Yeah, I think so. You know, in the winter months, we're kind of cooped up. We're wearing long clothes, heavy sweaters, and then the temperature warms up and we're out in tank tops and shorts, and there's just more to look at to entice ourselves. And so we just physically become more aroused to be around people.
And what about when it comes to finding people, or maybe the right person, how do you find those dates during the summertime? There are a lot of opportunities, right?
Yeah, there's so many outdoor activities, you know, getting hooked up with groups, hiking clubs, or boating out on Mission Bay, picnics, barbecues, ask friends to invite friends of friends of friends, so you just have a big social network to meet people. Also, there's a website called meetup.com, and they have tons of groups that meet up for dating or for bowling or any type of activity that you're interested in. It's important to keep involved with the stuff that you are interested in, because then you're going to find partners who are interested in the same thing, and you can just go out and have a good time.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to go fishing to try and meet someone if you hate fishing and are never going to do it again.
Right. So it's not wasted time. You're having fun regardless if you find somebody or not.
Right, exactly.
What about turning a summer fling into the real thing? Are there different ways of going about it?
Yeah, well, first, for us women, we really have to get in touch with, are we okay with this sexual summer fling? Because a lot of times our emotions get involved. So to determine whether we want a long-term relationship or not. And then the process of evolving that into more of a long-term thing, I mean, we are entitled to be choosy. You know, we have a lot to offer. So to ask specific questions to get to know the person, what their aspirations are in life, what their goals are, do they want kids? So we can gather this information in the beginning and make sure we're making the right decision. Do we want this person a part of our lives?
Because there is such a thing as a summer fling, and then you want something to be more, maybe longer lasting. Are there different ways of going about finding that date or that person?
To make it more lasting?
Yes.
Well, gosh, it's a matter of connecting, and I guess you just learn that as you go. You pick up on signals, you decide, do I enjoy this person's company? Summer flings, really, it's just about having fun. And then if you do start to enjoy the person, then you have to learn to incorporate, because in the summer we're light, we're carefree, we don't have a lot of responsibility, we have more vacation time, so we can have more fun. Then when we return more to a solid work schedule, how do we bring that fun into a more solid, you know, back to the routine of life?
We have some tips to share today with our viewers, some advice that you're passing along, and we'll go ahead and show it to you right now, some of the things that you're recommending when it comes to spring flings and summer romances. You say fact or fiction? What's that about?
You know, I think it's fact. In the summer, there's more sunlight. Our bodies make more vitamin D, increases our serotonin, our good chemical feelings that just make us feel happier. Also, sunlight actually increases testosterone and estrogen production. For males, testosterone increases a lot between April and October, peaking in October. So I guess us women, we have to watch out for pregnancy more so in the summer than in the other months.
Interesting. So there's a little bit of biology behind it all.
Absolutely.
All right. Back to the tip board. Number two, something else that you talk about. You say, is it for me? And this is what we've discussed a little bit already.
Yeah, just to decide, am I going to be okay with this? In the beginning, yeah, I might think sex is great. I can just jump into this, but am I going to become more emotionally attached? Also, there's this expression that a relationship ends with sex for the man, and then it just begins with sex for the woman. So whether that's fact or fiction, I don't know, but to really kind of pace yourself and not jump into things too quickly.
You also recommend on the tip board there finding the right one, how to do that.
Yeah, well, first, attraction is a primary piece, and then to just explore what it's like. Can you have fun with the person? Can you be yourself? Do you feel like you have to put on this facade to get the person to like you? It's really important to be authentic and to just be carefree and lighthearted and have a good time.
All right, and you talk about videos too, some tips and videos that you can refer to.
Tips and videos, which in particular are you talking about?
Oh, I thought that was one of on our tip board there that we talked about some videos maybe, or was that?
I think that might have been something else, but the online things, I mean, you've got eHarmony to meet people, or you've got Match.com, and that's something to be careful of. Also with online dating, I mean, it's a great avenue, but also people kind of hide out behind the computer, so you don't really know what you're getting into, and to just keep it safe, you know, meet people in the daylight.
In a group activity like you mentioned.
Exactly, yeah.
Always great advice. Summer flings, summer romances. Lily Cotilla, thanks for stopping by today.
Great, it was a pleasure.
We will have all of Lily's tips on the KUSI website.